Hi.
Hi.
So, again, my name is Umi, and what is your name?
Peter.
Peter? Thank you. And what
Dan.
is Dan?
And Margaret.
Margaret. Nice meeting you. And you are, what is the name of your group?
It's the Circle of Concern. And it started about 1979.
1979. Like
Right.
32 years ago.
And the reason it did was that at one point, every time the contracts to the labs in the university would be renewed, they'd have a vote of all the faculty and all the students on all the different Cal campuses as to whether they wanted the university to manage the labs. And overwhelmingly, they said no. And then the committee who made the final decision, who had the power, would come in and ignore the vote and renew them anyway. And it was the chancellor that really made the decision. And the chancellor and the governor of California. And so that made us, at one point there was a huge demonstration, and
Thank you.
and there were very large demonstrations at other times too, but this one, the chancellor finally decided that he would probably say no. And then two very famous people changed their mind and thought it would be better having the university manage it than some other group. And so that changed the chancellor's mind. And so that sort of got us going. And so we've been doing it ever since. And what we're really for primarily now is to have the university put on a really top-notch discussion about having a world ban on nuclear weapons and how to do it, and if it's practical and all of that, and have people with different points of view be in the discussion, and then also have it televised so it could be shown, and probably include not only the nuclear weapons but also nuclear power after what happened in Japan, for example. And some of us have been against nuclear power all along, and there was a very big controversy over that here in California too, and the people who were against nuclear power really won and stopped them putting up nuclear power plants in California. And one of the reasons for that is the chance of earthquakes, which are very, very great.
Yes, but we still have Diablo Canyon and San Onofre.
Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm fine. I'm taping Margaret right now.
That's Margaret. Hope that nuclear missiles don't get used anywhere so we don't have a nuclear winters. The pictures that's going to get taken.
And I'm going to update it online. My name is Umi, and I'm doing, I don't know, I guess I'm photo shooting people these days who are involved in like anti-nuclear stuff.
Got Alan, yeah.
What is your name?
Alan?
Alan? Nice meeting you, but I'm taking, so nice meeting you.
Okay.
So some of you are against like nuclear energy, but like mainly this group is specifically about the university's involvement around the nuclear weapons.
And really, it would be good to have the university participate in the discussion and the education for people on the subject.
Yeah, I think the March 1st will be a coordinated action with the East Coast about like boycotting the education and budget cut, and they're gonna coordinate, like they're gonna raise a lot of issues on March 1st.
I hope they raise this one.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, like, do you send like delegates to the meeting?
Not a bad idea, but we don't.
Why is that?
It's not even really, not something that we've really talked about or done. We're kind of just come here and do this, and sometimes we put on debates or try to put on debates. But we haven't, it's not a bad idea, it's a good idea, but we haven't made that connection.
Okay. I think it would be nice, like, if you can, like, go and talk with the students, because I think the students, this is done without the students' consensus, or like people don't understand like what is really going on. But this is like a research institute and giving a lot of information, and a lot of like, it's a really big force in terms of like a nuclear energy and nuclear, weapons industry.
Well, I mean, the university's role is criminals. There's no question about that, but
if it's done automatically, it's not criminal. If
What?
the university just automatically renews every 5 years forever, then it's not criminal because they just automatically.
it's not criminal legally, but morally it's criminal.
Yeah. So, what time? Like, could you tell me again about like what is the action plan? So you come here to protest
Every Sunday from 1 to 2, and every Thursday from 12 to 1.
12 to 1.
And we hold these banners, and in that way interact with the people who go by. And get them to think about something which all of us are conditioned to push back in a very quiet part of our minds and not really deal with. But we all know that it's there and it's dangerous. So the more we think we have to think about it if we're going to do anything about it.
Okay. Thank you so much.